Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel, TeaToasTnTaroT. Hope you're all good. And if you're not doing too good, you know, some people aren't this time of year. Hopefully this reading will cheer you up. Let's see what happens. The Emperor. Could be a boss. Could be a husband, father, son. Someone in authority. King of Swords. Could be Santa. Strength. Now on that note, saying it could be Santa, you know, it could be, on what I've just said, could be someone struggling this time of year. And it's taking your strength, you know, to get through it. Not a happy season for all, you know. Maybe you're having to spend it with people you don't particularly like, you know. Someone domineering, someone bossy. And it's going to take a lot of strength, a lot of patience to get through these holidays. For somebody. King of Pentacles. Maybe you've got to work over Christmas, you know, a boss. And you've got to do it for the money. But it's taking all your strength not to pack it in and, you know, tell them where to shove it, what you'd like to do. But, you know, something along the lines of that. Two of Pentacles, I just said you you know, you'd love to say shove it in either situation with an Emperor, boss, or, you know, coming up to the family holidays, you'd like to say shove it. Shove your job or shove spending Christmas Day with this person. But on the other hand, you know, it's got to be done. Seven of Swords, that's like, you know, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Where, you know, if you threw your job in, you'd only cause yourself misery because you'd have no money if you didn't attend Christmas, you know. Although you don't want to be with that person, you can, you know, try and avoid them and make the most out of the day as best you can, you know. One of them situations. You know, why miss out on things for the sake of that person? Just, you know, be strong, bite your tongue, get over it, even though you don't really want to. Six of Swords, that's like a tower. You know, bomb going off in the background. Like I say, you'd love to throw it all in, jack it all in, not bother. But, you know, it had just caused too much fuss, too much, you know, so you just go along with it. It took all the strength I had not to fall apart. You will survive, you know. And some people are in that situation during the holidays. You just, you know, can't wait for it to all be over. Get through it. Keep your mouth shut. Keep the peace and get through it. The World. You know, maybe you wish things were different. Situations were different. Circumstances were different. Something different. The Emperor again. So you see, it's something to do with domineering. You know, like I say, someone you either don't want to spend, you don't want to go, you're needing to work over Christmas and you don't want to, your boss, or you're having to spend Christmas Day with someone you don't want to. Could be a domineering person, you know. Drive you to, you know, they usually say like that, egotism, see, strong domineering. You don't want to, but you've got to. Where they say, oh, drive me to drink and drugs. That's like that person would drive you mad you know, and it takes you all of your strength to deal with them. But you do it for the sake of, you know, money, peace. Seven of Cups, with it being Christmas, you know, just like a unicorn, crapping rainbows, putting a happy face, smiley face on everything, just getting through it the best you can. Try and stay happy, stay positive. 'Tis the season to be jolly, even though you don't feel like it. Even though you could lose your mind, blow your top any minute. It's taking all your strength not to. You're strong enough to do it. Honesty. We had a couple fell there. Honesty and celebration. Well, like I just said, to be honest, you know, you'd enjoy the celebration, but and you're usually an honest person, but sometimes it's better to bite your tongue. I am honest in thought, word and deed. My life is a celebration. You can have a happy time. And be honest about it. Say, you know, no need to blow your top, but just say, yeah, I'm not happy I'm being here, but we all have to do things we don't want to, don't we? Be honest about it. And just try and celebrate the good. Some songs from the 60s to cheer up.